girl. We can make it. One last trip. We can get across. We get another try. We try again. And if we don't get across, at least we go out trying. I know, really. I know. But reality exists. Somewhere. We just need to get back to a time before it didn't. Nothing's survived. And the only reason we're holding out are the slight modifications that I've made. But even these are failing. I'm not too sure attaching the splicer to your matrix was smart. But this way we might be able to do this. No, we can do this. I think. Even if we don't, thank you for everything. Hey. Thanks for the clothes.
Couldn't really leave you in a prison outfit.
So, you're from a plane of existence where existence doesn't exist. In fact, it never existed. But you exist. Yeah, this doesn't make sense.
Right. The best way to deal with it, start with a simple question. Help you get your bearings.
Okay. If the map wasn't really the Gallifrey relic, what was the original relic that you took?
Here. It's a second of frozen time. Well, technically it's the first second of frozen time. One of the Time Lord's early experiments. This second of frozen time allowed the Time Lords to control time. It led to everything, really. The TARDIS's reliquary.
Okay. Well, before I get stuck on the hows and the whys, what's the plan?
I stop the splicer, I get it, and I take it back across with me. This would leave your reality safe, and time can move linearly, as it's always meant to. That will leave you to deal with the black hole. But bear in mind, the split quantum actualizer doesn't actually work. There's something wrong with that black hole. You'll have to work it out.
Why don't we get the splicer, turn it off, and you can live your life on this side?
Because I'm an anchor to my timeline. Much like the anchors through the splicer's tours. I'll always one day need to go home. Even if it is to nothing. At least I'd know that time still exists here.
Sorry, but I've got a couple of thoughts.
Go on.
One, wouldn't all of these tours have got the attention of a couple of other races? I mean, when I spoke to the Weeping Angel, it was aware of it. And even though I closed a fair few of them, they've started multiplying again.
Yeah, I expect so. When you stitch them back together, they never would have existed, so everyone would have forgot about it. But now they're slowly coming back. I expect they're probably studying them.
2. Is this made out of the splicer?
Yeah, it's how I got back across. The TARDIS uses the splicer like a map, and when we're ready to try and open a tour, we use the splicer to jump back across to you. But it's nearly dead now. There's no way of properly using it.
The splicer's got a map. Okay. 3. I think I could save your reality.
What?
Probe is confirming the connections between unidentified points of space and time from inside of the town.
Maintain distance whilst we are acquiring more information. Unknown corridor through empty space. Proceed with caution.
Hello, is this thing on? Hello? Calling all ships. This is the Doctor. Well, one of 2.
Hello, we're really just stopping by.
I know you can hear me. I know none of you understand what these tours are. And I know that if you know that I'm here, it's probably something important. But I'll tell you now, I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to warn you. Entering that tour could kill you and all of your ships. There's no way to know where it'll take you. No way to know what's safe. And if you want to get stuck in hollow space, then please be my guest. But I'd recommend no one goes on those tours, from experience. Tell your fleets, tell everyone that comes near these tours that they're extremely dangerous.
Saying that, ready?
Ready.
Do you really think this is gonna work?
I had the splicer in the split seconds after the Dalek shot it. I saw how it was ticking. I think it holds information for all of existence. That's how it was designed. A method to stitch time needs to know what it's stitching. I think there's a way. You can take the splicer back across and unsplice time. It'll definitely take time, but the splicer itself's a blueprint. It holds all the information you need.
Brace yourself.
Last time I was here, there was, well, a lot more lava.
No, there wasn't. It was a defense mechanism the Time Lords had put in. It wasn't really here, just some temporal mechanics. Quite easy to deactivate. Sent it all back to where it came from.
Right. So the plan?
Close the tours in on themselves, like you did before, but this time together. Closing one end of the tour each, throwing any displacements back through, kind of dragging it through like you did with that angel.
Then we use your TARDIS to open one last tour.
Go through, and then it's down to you. Find a way to close that last tour. Oh, and find a way to close the black hole too.
That's it. I know this'll work.
Oh?
What if they're, in some ways, one and the same problem?
I'm not following.
A wormhole, it's a connection between 2 points, 2 universes, 2 realities. A black hole is pretty much one and the same, but this black hole isn't connecting to anything. So, when you're back across, if the black hole becomes a wormhole, then That means that this black hole can be a wormhole, which means that it proves that there's reality on the other side of the black hole, which means that your reality's on the other side of the black hole.
That's more than a paradox. That's a paradox to create all of these paradoxes. But no wonder I couldn't close it with my split spatulator. There was no black hole to perpetually symbolize as it was connecting to my world. Absolutely nothingness. But when I'm back, if I create something on the other side, then the black hole just becomes a wormhole.
It's still not easy to close, a wormhole's quite difficult, but I'll find a way. I won't use a split conceptualizer, because when you tried it, it didn't work, and I best not risk that again, but it wouldn't grow, it wouldn't consume.
We really best get started. There's one.
One more here.
And another.
And look, Dudley's opened back up. There goes Dudley.
And there's another.
And that's the one where the Armada was waiting. There goes that one.
And the other side of that is here.
And there goes this one.
And another.
And that's all done on my side.
Yeah, same here. Any idea who'd want to open a wormhole to my universe?
Got no idea. Someone wanting more resources, more workers, someone wanting to explore.
So, someone out there's created a wormhole between two worlds, and they've done it incorrectly. And that's how all these issues have started. Then as my existence became nothing, your black hole had nothing to connect to, meaning my black hole had nothing to connect to, meaning it was all made incorrectly. So many paradoxes.
Well, we best hope whoever did it, their intentions were right.
There's only a few more left, Doctor. If you look over there, can I leave them ones with you?
Yeah, of course. Why?
I need to check something. I know what could come next.
Next? What, sending you home?
Before that,
Before?
please just close the doors. Don't get distracted, don't look away.
I won't look away, but tell me.
The splicer. Do you know why they glow if they're connected to nothing?
Is it not just as time folds, it creates empty space, and empty space glows?
And what's between that?
What?
Between empty space. Fold down. What's there then?
What?
There's a reason the Time Lords and Daleks created the splicer. And then there's another reason as to why they hid it.
Yeah, they created it to stitch time together, to try and avoid the time war.
Maybe, yeah, maybe that's how it started. But when they contacted something beyond, something that could only be accessed through folding time an infinite number of times. Something that lives outside of time, outside of space, outside of realities.
You don't mean...
It's why they agreed to hide the splicer. To avoid them.
They're a myth. They're a bogeyman that the Time Lords tell to the kids. The Watchers.
The Watchers, the Observers, the Spectators, the Unknowables, the All-Seeing, the Omnipotents, the Inevitables. Doesn't matter what you call them. No. I heard them. Watching my reality as it fell. I heard the voice of Dracos. The last door is closed, he'll have no way through to this world, but I believe watching all these tours create and disappear and exist, he'll interest him to some extent. I need to listen for him.
There's only a few more left.
There's nothing. Not a sound. Why is there nothing?
That's it. All doors closed.
Still nothing. Why is there nothing? I heard him.
Maybe you heard things.
I'm not crazy, Doctor. But even so, he has no way through. Let's get the splicer.
Doctor?
Oh, that's Dalek technology.
Now the doors are closed, they must be retrieving the splicer, pulling it further into hollow space.
Tears are closed. Splicer retrieved. Moving to a deeper hollow space.
I know where it is the Daleks are taking it, and we really don't have time.
Why?
It's what happened in my timeline. The Time Lords and the Daleks agreed to hide the splicer away. The Daleks wanted to send it to the deepest, darkest areas of hollow space. The Time Lords wanted a means to access it in case anything ever went wrong. So they found a layer of empty space they agreed with. One just deep enough that a TARDIS could access. Any deeper, then we can't get to it.
But why move it now?
The Hollow Daleks were hibernating until you came down. No doubt, when Gallifrey fell, they were told to hide it further, but they didn't get the message. Then, they haven't been able to move it with the turds still going. Now the splicer's dormant, it's safe to move. I need it, it's the only way to save my reality.
Do you have any way to get to them before they can jump past where you can reach them?
Not unless you have their coordinates.
I don't, but leave it with me.
What?
When I was down here, I found 2 Dalek signals. One was the ship, the other was the splicer.
How could you possibly track them?
Oh, I had Medi with me.
Who?
Oh, of course, you never would have met him. A super smart robot, and that's all you really need to know. Now, I don't have Medi, but I do have the TARDIS, and 2 of me, and 2 Sonics.
And how do you put all that together?
Simple. We triangulate. We send each other a ping. Ding, 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 ding. The TARDIS then moves around us. And we keep going until we have their coordinates.
1 TARDIS and 2 Sonics. It'd take an eternity to bounce the Sonic back and forth and back and forth.
That would be true. An eternity, but we could still do it. But what if we had 2 TARDISes?
Oh.
We could triangulate in time and space. We could narrow it down very, very quickly.
Where's your TARDIS? We'll go and get it.
Oh. Yeah. So Davros has moved it somewhere, probably on this planet.
And why were you on Skaro midway through the Time War?
I thought you were keeping an eye on me.
I got distracted.
How do you think I ended up in empty space?
Knowing us, a mistake when experimenting.
Hey, I don't make No, Davros sent me there because I went looking for answers to the map that you made.
Sorry?
Nothing to worry about now. Now we need to find my TARDIS.
Call it.
Ah, yeah, I'll just call it. I'll just ring it up.
It's a phone box.
What?
Here's a phone. Ring the phone box.
A relay on the signal. Oh, I am a genius. Hello, it's me. We have work to do. Wow, really? How long was I gone? promise I'll tell you everything about it, but right now, another reality needs fixing. Oh, and there's a black hole that needs closing too, and we need to work out who opened that black hole, and we need to go and get Crayley. So much to do. You look amazing, by the way. First things first, let's go and find that splicer. Oh, a new one? Why have you given me a new one? I have one right. No, I don't. Your timing is perfect. Alright, so just put that on. Look for a signal coming from somewhere in empty space. That'd be me. Well, not me. Kinda. You've missed a lot, honestly. There it is. Somewhere across this path is the splicer. Somewhere across this path in space-time. We just need to close the path. Closing in. Closing it. Got it. Hello, me.
Good job, it worked.
Thanks. Should we maybe stop complimenting each other? It feels slightly obnoxious.
Definitely. Sorry, but no.
What?
Explain. Weapons systems inactive.
A little trick I learned. The TARDIS is sending out a jamming signal. And you, no more compliments.
Wow.
I know.
So, we're just gonna grab that splicer and be off.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'll meet you at the usual place.
You go. I'll catch you up. Just to let you know, this is absolutely nothing personal. But from experience, I know you guys don't tend to stop until you try and get the slicer. I assume you've already done your first few layers of jumping down into deeper hollow space.
Affirmative.
Good, and I'm sorry to say, but you won't be leaving though. No way back. If I just summon here, your return ticket's invalid. Sorry.
Exterminate.
God, there's a very short memory on you lot. Now, if you wouldn't mind, I've got a reality to go and save. Enjoy your trip. I'd hold on to something though. It's gonna get very bumpy going down there.
Welcome.
Oh, I have missed the K9!
Affirmative.
Oh, I have missed you too. Good dog.
Your canine's waiting for you. Everything is.
Sorry, I do have to ask. Do you realise they're paying for this still?
Nope. K9, is this property on the unit database?
No available data.
Does this property exist?
Insufficient data.
Do you know what you're doing?
Do I? Do you? I just gotta close it. You've gotta fly through it.
Doctor, it's been a pleasure. Good luck.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
I suppose we'll realise if each other have succeeded once we go back through the black holes.
If they close, then the others succeeded.
Goodbye. Just a thought. The Eye of Harmony. Two eyes might make one.
What's that mean?
Time to go home. The short way round.
Has he done it? it's gone, so if I was to sonic it... Well, that was easy for me.
Affirmative.
What up? Wait. We made it. Oh. If you're gone, how do I power the splicer without you? Oh, of course. Why not? I've given everything else for this. I've lived so many lives, and yet this moment still fills me with fear and uncertainty. For I'm about to be reborn, to shed this body and all that it's represented, and embrace a new future filled with unknown dangers and untold possibilities. But I'm ready. A fresh start.
Do you know what, K9? This has been a weird day. I don't even think we've started yet.